Hello, Gems. Tonight we are at EPCOT and there's no festival. We're at EPCOT, one of the, 6 weeks out of the year where there's no festival. So we're here to just hang out, have a nice relaxing night. And I want to try to eat at Connections Eatery because I've never eaten there. So I'm going to try that out and have a fun time. Let's go. So right up here we have Connections Cafe. That is not the eatery, that is their Starbucks location, and we will skip that tonight and head on over to the eatery. But first, before we go eat, we're gonna come in here to Club Cool. We have not been in here since it reopened, and I really want to try a couple new flavors and see what they have and not drink Beverly. Here we go. Club Cool is where you can get free Cokes from around the world. But if you are not aware, the Beverly is widely hated, but if you've never had it, then you have to do it at least once. But then they have these other flavors. Let's see, Madagascar. Yeah, these are all pretty new. Watermelon, I think they had before, and they have one from Russia, that's right. I'm going to try this one from China, because I have actually traveled to China. I'll probably mention that a number of times on this channel. And I want to see if it's anything like what I had there. Ew. Oh my God, ew. It's like, ew. I can't even. It's like if Coke was watery and spoiled at the same time, and then it was mixed with really old Chinese food that's disgusting, right? Or like medicine. You like it? Oh my God, Jason likes it. No.
It's like a cream soda.
He said it's like a cream soda. That's why I don't like it. I don't like cream sodas. All right, so next I'm going to try Royal Watermelon from the Philippines, I think. No, I'm not. I'm not going to try it. I don't know what I should do. So I'm going to try this Minute Maid Joy from Korea. Come on, Korea. Come through. Yeah, that's all right. It isn't like the best thing. It isn't very carbonated. It's like a juice. It's okay. They also have some really cool Coca-Cola merch here that I know a lot of people would like. They've got like shirts and they've got lip smacker. Oh my goodness. They have a Coca-Cola lip smacker. I don't know. At some point, I might have to get myself that. And hey, look, limited time bonus, 40% off. Select Coca-Cola Spirit jersey items. Very cool. And I like the international representation here. That's awesome. And they've got some Tervis water bottles with Coke paraphernalia all over them. Oh, they have this little tote bag. Very cool. So here we are back at Connections Eatery. This used to be the electric umbrella. Usually I don't really like change. That one I don't really care about because that restaurant was never super great. Don't at me. So let's go and try some things at this new Connections Eatery. So here is the menu. You can see they have a lot of different options here. I'm going with the hand-breaded chicken sandwich. And I think that Jason is going to go with the pepperoni pizza. Can't really see because of the reflection, but they have a lot of different options that we'll probably try eventually. But that's what we're going to be getting for today. So here's the view from our table. In the back there behind me is the Creation Shop. If you remember, that used to be Mouse Gear. And then before that, it was the Centurium. So here we got the Pepperoni Pizza. That looks pretty good. Nice distribution of pepperoni. We'll see how that tastes. The crust looks good. And then I got the hand-breaded chicken sandwich. I've heard a lot of great things here, like people rave about this. I love Popeyes, and we'll see how this one stacks up. This is the hand-breaded chicken sandwich. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I've been hearing a lot about this and had to come and try it. It is very pickle forward. It's got this chicken patty that's really nice and really thick and juicy. And the breading, I think, when people make this type of chicken, right, then the actual coating has pickle juice in it as well. So I think that that's what is adding to this amazing flavor. And then it's got pickles on the bottom as well. And then this sauce, we're thinking it tastes like a Big Mac. It's nice and tangy. It has a little tiny spice, and the bread is also really good. I would say this is a nice quality item. I would highly recommend this for anyone. This gets a 5 out of 5 tiaras. This might get a 10 out of 5, honestly. It's so good. This is the pepperoni pizza. As you can see, I really, really like the thin crust here, so let's have a go. I'm gonna have some of this crust. So the pizza is really good. It is loads better than Pinocchio's, which we ate at recently. The crust is really nice and thin and crispy, just how I like it. The cheese is a nice quality too, which is hard to find here, I would say. It's got a lot of pepperoni on it. It's all cooked really well. The sauce is also really good. The ratio of sauce to cheese to pepperoni is very, very good. I would give it a 4 out of 5 tiaras. And of course, an ice cold Coke to wash it down. So as I said before, we are here during one of the rare times that there is no festival happening. So you can see that they are starting to set up for the Food and Wine Festival. You can see here's Coastal Eats, or where that's going to be. And then all the way up there, hi Jason, all the way up there is Flavors from Fire. That one's always a good kiosk, and I cannot wait for the Food and Wine to start. We've made it over here to the Mexico Pavilion, and we are going to go in here and ride the Grand Fiesta Tour, which is one of our favorite rides. It's very, very relaxing, and it's so cute. We love Donald and everybody else in the ride, so let's go. This is one of my favorite places to come. It is dark in here. There is so much AC that I am actually cold. Look at it. Isn't that cool? Beautiful. Check this out. There's this sugar skull wall. 64 sugar skulls on display, hand painted by Alba Hernandez Santiago, a Mexican folk artist who has created colorful wood carvings at EPCOT's Mexico Pavilion since 2002. These are really, really cool looking. I really like the artistry here. Look at all the really pretty colors, and they're all different. It's fascinating. Now here's the plaza inside of the temple. It's always nighttime here. It's always nice and cold. There's always this really great atmosphere. I've been coming here for such a long time, and this is one of my favorite places in all of the parks. And then we're going to go and ride one of my favorite rides too. So hey, check it out. We got this special boat, I guess, with the seats like this, and we get to ride it all by ourselves. Boat all to ourselves. Check it out. There we go.
For your safety.
Here's my favorite thing, obviously. All these tiaras. I have one that looks like this, but I'm gonna have to pick up a new one sometime soon. But these are all kind of small, actually. I want like, oh, except that one. Look at it. This is where it all started, my brand. And look what we found right outside of the pavilion here. There's this little just area off to the side that's completely empty, and there's a path over here that I'm not sure we've ever taken. So let's see where this goes. Okay, so this just takes you right out in front of La Hacienda. So I guess this is for wheelchairs and things like that. That's really cool, but it was really empty, so we took advantage of it. So this is really cool. Here we have the pyrotechnics crew prepping for the fireworks tonight. That's not something that you see often. Here's another food and wine booth in the making. This one's India. I'm super excited for this because Indian food really is not represented much here, if at all. So I think that that'll be a really nice addition. So next we're heading into Karamel Kuche. I placed a mobile order for something sweet. So let's go and grab that. So this is the Karamel Kuche milk chocolate caramel square with sea salt. This is literally my favorite thing in EPCOT. I get it all of the time. It is fantastic. So this thing, what I love is it is just the perfect ratio of everything, right? The caramel is the main event here. There is so much of it. It is nice and smooth and chewy, and the flavor is absolutely perfect. It's topped with milk chocolate in a nice, just smooth texture as well. And then you have the sea salt. And I'm telling you, when you add salt to chocolate, like if you've ever had hot chocolate with salt in it, let me know in the comments if you have, because it's amazing. And the same thing applies here. The salt really brings out the flavor in the chocolate and the caramel and just makes everything absolutely delicious. Again, this is one of my favorite things. The fact that you can mobile order this is one of my favorite things. I always pick one up if I can, and yeah, highly recommend. This is a, super tiara. I'll call it for my favorite things. This is like a 10 out of 5 tiaras. So one thing that's really cool in the Germany Pavilion is that there's this mural wall here in the very back. Now this is here because this was supposed to be a ride and it never happened. So they put this wall here to cover it up. But if you touch it, knock on it a little bit, you can hear that it is hollow because there's a open space in the back there. So you can see one of the very big perks of coming here when there's no festival is that the crowds are insanely low. It is a half hour before firework time, people, and this is it. We're walking, we can spread our arms out, we're not shoulder to shoulder with people, and it is just the best. It's so beautiful. Thin Mickey. So that wraps it up for today. What a great evening. We tried out Connections Eatery for the first time. That was a hit. We will definitely be back. That chicken sandwich was fantastic. Again, highly recommend that to anybody. And we did, the Grand Fiesta tour. It had been a long time since we did that. And we got that special boat all to ourselves. That was really cool. And of course, my Werther's caramel. That caramel square. I still have half of it left, so I'll be eating that tomorrow. And what a great evening. We had the best time. So if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow gems. Please let me know in the comments what other topics you want me to cover, and follow Tiaras in Tomorrowland on all social media. Check out my website, tiarasintomorrowland.com, for all your recipe needs. Have a magical day.